Hey guys, my name is Andrew89 here, and I'm back with Gunsmithing Part 2 for Guncraft, and I'm just going to kind of show you the basics. Here is my gun. Let's just say it's finished, that I want to go and I want to edit it now. Now, I try to go into assign stats, and it tells me you must place a handle and a muzzle block before assigning stats. Well, say you don't really know what that is. Well, it's not really that hard, and I'm going to show you a bit of the basics with that. I'm also going to show you about the colors and how you can select different ones, and you're not just using the default colors, and your gun looks like a rainbow puked all over your gun. So what you're going to do is you're going to go into your controls. My bad. Which should be in settings. You're going to do controls. Now I actually changed my controls a bit, so mine may not be the same as yours. So you're going to go down to build controls. And you can basically change this to anything. You just click it, you hit the button, you're going to hit confirm. Not even confirm, I forget what it is, sorry. Well, you just hit back, because undo changes is basically what's just going to change it. So, you're going to go to OK, that saves it, my bad. And then you just hit the button that you chose. I chose Q, which is my original one. Not really sure. E is for use. I have, sorry. And you're going to need to place handle. Now, there's something really funky about handle. You have to place it strategically. You can't just have it placed anywhere because the gun's not going to really know where your grip is and where everything else is. So that's the point of the handle. I kind of already have mine pre-measured out. I did this hole and I tested it before, and the handle fits perfectly in there. And then the next thing you're going to need to do is place the muzzle. And the muzzle's not too hard either. You just place it at the front of the gun and just turn the grid on for a second. So you just place it in the front of the gun. Sometimes you want to place it on the outside, a little farther, or outside the barrel, and just have it maybe a little bit inside. Now, say you want a little bit of extra effect. I'll put a muzzle over here for like the extractor, ejecting shell, and then you can go to assign stats. And as you can see, here's my gun. I do not have an image for it yet. I do have recoil on it, surprisingly. So you just go to the firing range. You can see that your guy was carrying it like that. It looks kind of cool. It was okay. You're happy with it. Now you run around with it, and you're kind of liking how it looks. Now, obviously, I don't have a sight, so I'm not going to see the muzzle blast or anything like that. And for some reason, it doesn't come up. That's kind of a glitch right now. But again, you can come back to these guys. They're dummies, and you can see how your guy's holding it. Now, as you can see, it looks a little funky when he holds it, but in my hands, it looks okay. It doesn't look too bad. Well, you're going to have that problem with a lot of guns, because as you saw in the last video with my Scar MG, the handle was kind of where the barrel of this M1911 was. It was kind of out here. My grip, my bad. Well, the grip was kind of out here, where the barrel is, and it was kind of hovering there. However, when you looked at it in first person, it looks kind of normal. It didn't look too bad, and I'm kind of happy with it. Well, that's going to happen a lot, unfortunately, with your guns, and it is definitely a tad bit annoying. But you're just going to have to learn to deal with it. I mean, I wasn't too happy with it in the beginning, but then I got these. I got a little bit better at building, and it doesn't look too bad. So once again, you have your guy walking with it. So this is what I look like when I'm walking. Obviously, I don't have that same animation. My gun's not flopping everywhere. And that's the same here, which is a little strange. I mean, look like a rogue agent just running around, or really any agent just running at full speed. But my gun is flopping around in my hands because I don't know how to hold a handgun when I'm running. And, shoot at all. So he's reloading it. Honestly, the reload doesn't look that bad. I mean, it is a pistol, so it doesn't look too out of nature like it did with my Scar when it was belt fed. So it doesn't look too bad. I mean, one thing that is kind of weird though, it's not in this gun because I'm holding this like a handgun normally. But if I were to crouch, which is control by the way, as is most games, and sprint is running like other games. But control, if you have, say, let me actually show you because it's kind of hard to explain. Load gun. Guns. You're here somewhere, you bugger. Red Flames Advanced, which is my BR55 Advanced rifle. So basically, it's just a normal BR55, and I just reskinned it because it looks kind of cool. I like it. So as you can see, I do, as a matter of fact, have my own custom sight on this. I even have the 32 corner. I don't really play Halo a whole lot, so I don't know if this is right or not. I just thought, hey, some guy's making a Halo pack, and he wanted me to make one for him, a gun. So I thought, okay, I've heard of this BR-55. I guess I'll just make it. It's not a big deal. Well, as you can see here, here's what I'm talking about with the loading. It looks kind of weird, but what I was really talking about before was the crouching. Now, you see my hand, my left hand's on the grip of the gun, kind of holding it down. Well, when you crouch, that goes away. I mean, sure, you can kind of see in the bottom right corner. Yes, it is still there, but it just doesn't look too great. And then when you walk, it looks even weirder. That's some of the problems. The models aren't kind of weird. However, holding the gun, like I said, it's kind of floating there, looking kind of awkward. Running, though, isn't too bad. I mean, you can't really see it if someone's coming at you full force. You're just like, oh god, I gotta get away, or you're gonna charge into him and one of you is gonna die. But as you may have noticed with my Scar MG, that side that I said that wasn't too detailed, oh, no one's gonna see that. Unfortunately, when you run, they do. So just keep that in mind. Try not to make your guns too complex, and you shouldn't really have much of a problem. Okay, and that's basically it. I don't really have a whole lot to do, so please enjoy me driving around in the tank, shooting things. And the tank controls I should actually mention. Actually, yeah, I'm going to mention the controls. Well, the tank, it doesn't look too bad. You can't see the bottom of the tank, so it's kind of funky. But when you're driving, notice that wherever you turn the turret, the tank is going to turn in that direction. And that's a little frustrating for me, because I play a lot of World of Tanks, and it just looks really weird to me. I mean, I feel like I'm going in one direction trying to shoot, so no one can get me from the other direction. Yeah, you're turning in that direction and they're going to hit you nonetheless.